Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Thursday Hoops. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Bulls, and they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Williams at power forward.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive, but certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
On defense, the Lakers. Number 12, he's guarded by Russell. No good from Lane.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him. That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Walker dishes to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Davis. The kick out to Walker. Clock at 4. Russell misses the 3. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package. Boy, I tell you, the Bulls showed how resilient they could be without Derrick Rose last season. They played competitive basketball, but up against the Western Conference, they just didn't quite have the same punch. Got beat up pretty good out west.
And here are the Bulls now. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris. And back to the Bulls against the West. Not sure what exactly their shortcomings were, but in the end, Steve, they were only able to win 11 games out of the 30 they played out of conference.
You know, the Bulls were a team that could win games on grit and toughness, but the West was a lot more talented last year than the East. And so some nights Chicago just kind of ran into reality, and they didn't have enough talent to deal with some of those Western teams. Still looking for that first two, but 0-4 now.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Up in, guarded by Walker. No good from Lane.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
LeBron kicks to Walker. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Walker. Bulls have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Passes to Levin. Will it go? And that is good.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Lakers leading by 5. The drive by Russell. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his second basket.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop. Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick in 2012. An interesting note here, guys. He and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist were the first college teammates ever to be selected with the first and second picks of the draft. Bet you guys didn't know that.
Gotta love it. Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Back to DeRozan. The pass to Levin. Fires the three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and MKG and then Bradley Beal, also the first time that 3 college freshmen, Steve went 1, 2, and 3.
And not to mention all 3 players coming from the SEC.
Right, exactly.
Strange, but a lot of promise from that draft. A lot of good talent, and I think it bodes well for the league going forward.
Russo's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Davis, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to LaRusso. Wide open look. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Pass to Reeves. Cans it from downtown.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
Here's LaRusso. DeRozan passes to White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From 10 feet out. Passes it to Reeves. The Lakers rebound.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter. It's stolen.
He was on that pass in the flash. Read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
The shot's good from Schroeder. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Here's LaRusso after the basket by Los Angeles. And Drummond throws it down. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
So it's the Lakers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Reeves. Off target from three-point range.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
White drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Right side, White. Jones. There's the bucket. Good. Jones has got his first points of the game. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers lead by 11. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.